have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. All right, this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy E. Jones. I want to thank you for tuning in and watching us, and make sure your friends know that we're here all the time waiting for you to pick us up on the YouTube TV33 on demand. Pick us up 24 hours a day, anytime you want to watch the programs. And remember, there are other programs in that YouTube TV 33 queue, okay? Well, again, thank you for being here and watching the Talk Beat Jones on a wonderful, beautiful day. And hope that you're feeling really wonderful. The beautiful weather is here. And no matter where you are, we wish you nothing but blessings from the Talk Beat Jones. And speaking of blessings, we want to go into talking about the fact that, remember, every Wednesday we're on the air live. That time is from 10 to 11 a.m. And of course, we have you able to watch us on a Sunday, and that time is from 4 p.m. until 5 on 15.2. So whatever you do, make sure you tell your friends about the Talk Beat Jones, and we're here ready to take your calls at any particular time. And again, we're here to want you to understand that your thoughts are the best thoughts, your feelings, your views, they're the perfect things because they belong to you. So if you want to call and talk about it, you're able to do that, and we'll be happy to go into a chance for you to speak to the world on the Talk Beat Jones. And again, let's do it this way. Those telephone numbers, 313-868-4336. You call that number, 313-868-4336. And from wherever you are in the world, you're able to be right here talking to the world on the Talk Beat Jones. And wait a minute, we have a call. Let's take the call, and we'll start with the Talk Beat Jones. But I do want to let you know that before we take the call, let's take a moment to talk about your health. And I'm wearing a shirt today that it says, as you can see, it says Jonesercise. Now, for those who did not know, Billy Jones have been a fitness master since, back in the late 70s, early 80s, as a fitness master with a club called Jonesercise for Ladies Only at that particular time. And so that program was on ran for many years, over 20 plus years. And we relocated personal to Detroit in 2002. So now we're ready to talk to you about your fitness, your health, and bring it to you live on Zoom, on the Jonesercise Zoom program. Now, what you can do is get ready to feel good, just feel happy. And it's not a situation where you can get out there and be competing with folks, trying to see how great you are, because what I'm looking for, the folks that say, hey, I've been away for a while, didn't really take care of myself greatly, but I'm not ready to totally give up. I need someone to help me on my journey to fitness, to health. I don't want to be pressured. I don't want to be judged. I want to be loved on my journey to my fitness. And when I say it that way, my family, that is for the fact that the Jonesercise Zoom will be and is designed so that men and women will be able to work out because you're in your own personal space. It's by your computer, so you're on your own personal space wherever you are in the world. And I've had so many family members from various parts of the world to contact me, and I want to let you know that by doing it over my Zoom, I can reach you, I can talk to you, I can show you the Jonesercise dance, the movements that says, let's work this, let's feel good, let's get happy, let's get those hips, thighs, tummy, and waist down, let's tone up that tummy, You just want to do it for you. So when you're in your own particular space, you can do what you want to do, take the break when you want to take it, or if you feel like you just want to get energetic and just go all the way and continue, you'll be able to do that on the Jonas Size Zoom. And if you're interested and you want to find out more about how you can do an individualized yet a potentially group program by joining the Jonas Size Zoom, you can contact me by going to my email, that is bj46978 at gmail.com. Now, once again, that email address is bj46978 at gmail.com. You give me a name, give me a little information, and I definitely will get back with you and give you some, let you understand when the programs will be held. Again, we will be able to do it so that if you want to join the group, or if you want to just have an individualized type of program, we're working it so we're able to at some point set it up so we can work just with you one-to-one if necessary, or you can join the group program that I'm doing on a Friday and Saturday as we have it set ready to go right now. Remember that email address is bj46978 at gmail.com. And they say, Billy, are you trying to do it like you did all them years ago? No, I'm not. But here's a good deal. You see, those folks who are interested in life, now you will understand wherever your body is at this time, it needs to be loved. It needs to be worked. It don't mean to have to be powered, but just to be loved and lifted and move with some enthusiasm. And you can feel good. And your body will respond. And you have that communication that we are able to go through. And if you need personal counseling, we will be able to talk with you and help you one-to-one. I am that person, Billy E. Jones. And for family members who've been looking for me all of those particular years from Oakland, California, that's me. That soul beat guy also, that was me and is me. Here in Detroit, Michigan, on TV 33 WHPR, and we go around the world. So if you feel good, and if you don't feel good, if you just have questions about your fitness, about your level of, can I get started? I'm doing it, but I don't feel that I'm getting all I can out of it. You want to talk to me so I can help you on your journey. Right now, let's see who we have on the line. Caller, you're live on the Talk Beat Jones. Again, I am Billy E. Jones, and who am I speaking to, please?
My name is Leo.
This is my partner. This is Mr. Leo Bazile of Oakland, California, talking to you, and I am, of course, in Detroit. And Leo, how are you feeling today, bro? And that's because I asked you that question because we're speaking somewhat in the beginning about feelings of health and our journey through life, and then we'll go into other things. But right now, let's speak on that as we're speaking about the Jonas Size Fitness Zoom style, which is health. So let's speak about your feelings about health, because if you don't have your health, Mr. Leo Bazile, we don't have no wealth. You know that. So talk to me.
I'm feeling good.
You feeling good?
And very seldom do I feel bad or sick or depressed or anything like that. Life is fairly joyful for me.
Mm-hmm.
But you're talking to the wrong person with respect to physical fitness. I've never been a workout kind of guy.
Okay.
I'm more into reading and expanding my mind, and I guess that's why my head is so big and my body is so shriveled.
Okay, we're going.
But
I, but
you need that love thing that you were talking about, and that's what my wife supplied me when she was amongst us. She's in the ancestral world now,
yes,
and since then I don't have anybody to coax me to do the
uh,
obvious things like taking care of my body. You have a good woman there that's constantly chiding
ooh,
you,
ooh, my goodness,
and you know that it's not a criticism. It's just trying to advocate for your health. It's easier. But since
yes,
she's been gone, I don't have that anymore. So maybe Jones Asides will do that for me, because when you were doing Jones Asides on Soul Beat,
yes,
she was one of your fans. She'd be up there every morning uh, doing those exercises and so forth, and I loved that back in those days because I liked watching her exercise.
thank you, thank
But
you,
Jane Fonda and Jack LaLanne and all those people back in the days,
yes.
she followed that kind of stuff, but she was definitely a Jones size person because you had the music.
It just makes my heart feel good because through the years, and the reason that I have been motivated to take my body out of the garage is all of the wonderful people speaking about what their wives, what their mothers, what their aunties, their sisters, their female friends were able to receive from that Jones Asides program, both the club that we have and also the television program. And folks, yes, I got up in the mornings and went to Sobe Studios, and I also was a talk show host. But before I do the talk show, I did my Jones Asides live on TV like that. Thank you, Mr. Leo Brazil, because again, all the conversations through the Facebook and telling Mr. Jones, you that legend, you this, you that, etc. We miss you, etc. We know that the trail is going to be hard. We know that uh, we're not going to be able to say, "Come to me," and people are just going to jump. It's the reality of the work that I'm going to have to put in to be like a church person that stands on the corner and with the Bible of truth is able to reach one, then two, then three, and the word starts to get out. And then you get five, and then you get 10, and you get 20, and you start to stay true to the word of the journey of fitness and love of yourself, and to believe in yourself, and you will grow. That was the root of the Jones Asides program that was started many, many, many years ago. But before that, we started with DMS Touchtone Adhesion, a movement for your cardiovascular care. Me and another guy, Warren Ellis, would do a show for 2 hours and sometimes would have 5 people. But we believed, and it expanded out to 3 locations, with one location averaging over 100 folks, the other averaging over 50 folks, and the other averaging 35 folks. So it takes time, but I'm dedicated. I hurt. I want to stop. I swell up. I say, maybe not. But I reach and I say, I don't care what the body looks like at this point. It will get greater, will get better. And I get up and I say, I didn't do it today. I'm like you. We have to love and keep pushing before the habit gets to us. And that's what the Zoom is about. Once we get it steady, you'll know all you've got to do is go to your computer and get that love, that reinforcement to love yourself, to feel good. Because what happens when you're younger, you can walk the streets, you can walk the mall, you can do wherever you want to go through, and people say, ooh, I want to be with you. And what is it going to cost? Oh, nothing, just want to be with you. And time moves on, and you walk, and people still look at you and say, ooh, I want to be with you. What's it going to cost me? Oh, nothing, just want to be with you. And family members, men and women. You finally get out there and you're by yourself and you got time on you. And then you see folks talking at you and they say, ooh, you look good. I want to be with you. You say, what is it going to be like? Oh, I want some dollars. You've got to be prepared. Time will not stop. Time will not stop. But the process is, are you willing to keep rocking and rolling and loving yourself? Had a person talk to me and say, "Oh, you've been around a long time, old guy." And I let him know, because the person didn't know me. And we had that little exchange, a little upsetness on his part because I had no idea that he had a heart problem, a heart issue. But I can't realize that everybody is not into themselves and understand wherever you are, if God is giving you today, this is your day that you can join and start doing some things. And if you need the help, if you're not able to get to the gym, if you're not wanting to get up and go in the different weather conditions or the different idea of trying to get your car and drive to the gyms, and you just want to wake up that morning and say, let me do my computer, let me work out with that Jones size guy. That's what's going to happen. You're going to join me. I'm going to join you. We're going to work this journey because it is a journey of life, fitness. But Mr. Leo Brazil.
Yes, sir.
When you have an issue, because like I can remember everything was about, you were that big stud looking guy, big guy, muscular looking guy. You say you didn't work out, huh?
No, and I got up to 225. I went to the doctor yesterday because I had a little foot problem, and I'm down to 170 pounds. So I don't have that body anymore. I'm skinny, and I don't care because I'm 81 years old, and I was skinny when I was a young boy. So when I needed to weight to be that guy that you're talking about, that was great.
Yes.
I could be handsome and be out in the public and admired, and I loved it. Now, I wouldn't show this body to nobody.
But think about it. This is the process we're talking about to other folk. And I was up to 225, Mr. Leo Brazil. We're pretty close to the same height. And I'm down to probably 185, 190. My best weight in high school was about 165, 170. I played football. I was a middle linebacker. Can you believe that? So it doesn't process that because your body get down, you have to look at it and say, I'm skinny. If you work out somewhat, your body will maintain some mass. And you're reflecting from looking at being that big, strong person to weight coming down, muscle mass decreasing, but at your height and set, your 170, 175 pounds is not skinny, sir. No. But anyway, you have a process of looking, I think, at what is going on with Donald Trump, the president, ex-president. In your mind, not anyone else's, not the newspapers, but and I want you to quickly tell us why should we hear what you have to say, because what is your credentials, what is your resume that we utilize to let people know around the world who I'm speaking to? Please give that to us real quickly.
Yeah, well, I used to practice law for 27 years or so. I've been a politician, city councilman in the city of Oakland. I have a political science degree from Stanford University. I attended Merritt College in Oakland with Bobby Seale and Huey Newton, so I'm a black nationalist, if you want to call me that. I call myself a Pan-Africanist.
I call you an original Black Panther, bro.
Well, that's where my philosophy comes from. I'm 81 years old. I got a 5-pound weight in each one of my hands right now as I'm talking to you because, see, you made me exercise conscious.
Yes.
Well,
and this, but I would say that's what conversation can do. And during that time, like I said, when they tune in, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be moving. And we're gonna, and I don't care what other folks are doing, how they're doing it. The reason I can come in back and do what I do because I created all the movements that we are doing. So it's not a process. Well, can you remember this one? Can you remember that? Yes, through time, because as a tree, my body, as it moves, then the different branches of the movements start to come back because everything has a movement, has a branch to it, and it starts to come back. So what we deal with is getting the endurance. Getting the endurance.
Yeah, well, I've been watching all of the trial stuff. I don't care about Trump and the politics. I picked that up in October.
Mm-hmm.
But this I feel like I'm back in law school watching all these lawyers work. That in the playoffs in basketball, I'm just loving it. Because this is legal playoffs, and I'm watching the maneuvers and the judges and the defense and the prosecution and all of the commentators and listening to what they're saying, and it's got me back in law school again. So I'm really excited about watching all
okay,
of
but here's the deal. Let's go to what is on the front page right now, and that is the fact that the NCAA has now gone through the process where they're going to agreeing to pay the athletes. You heard about that part, right?
Yes, and well, they should. They
break that down a little bit for us, please. This is a process that all the athletes, including myself, because I can remember playing for Cal State University Hayward with Coach Les Davis. We're in the process of in the championship race. Of course, we won 2 years in a row that I was there with as well as beating Harold Carmichael and Southern University in the Black Classic, in which I finished the game by intercepting they were going for the winning touchdown, and I intercepted the pass, and that ended the game. But anyway, I told the coach that I wanted to get paid. I had heard about the athletes getting under the table payments. Hi, Reggie Bush. So what I thought, it was not right for me to have to play and not get something to get me some money.
It wasn't.
So, but I was ignorant that I'm going on the team bus to play a game, and decide to go up to where the coaches is in the front of the bus and tell the coaches that I'm not going to play if I don't get paid.
And so what did they do? Kick you off the bus?
No, when they refused to enter into the conversation, I told them that I was not going to play because I had my knee hurt. They told me, BJ, go sit your back in the bus. So what did I do? I went and set my back in the bus. And when game time came, my knee felt good.
Yeah.
But we knew, and that's a process that we knew that there were schools that were paying the athletes, getting them financial aid in different fashions that they did not have to do anything. But this thing now, they get a chance to get paid for the imagery that they have. They get a chance to be entrepreneurs while they're getting school financing from the athletic departments now. It's what's going to happen. My question is, Mr. Leo Brazil, I'm a 5-star recruit in my mind. And there's a guy who's only a 2 or 3-star recruit, and we're on the same team. Am I supposed to get more money than him or her?
Well, no, that was always settled. Neither one of y'all is supposed to get any money. So they didn't have to talk about how many stars you had. You were just lucky to be on the team, and therefore you had a scholarship, and we would take care of your school needs, books and things like that. But you getting any money for your horrendous slam dunks or touchdown cuts or whatever, no, that didn't count because you weren't in school to play sports. You were in school to get education. And so we're giving you education, and that's your payment.
Okay. Even though, well, we'll leave that part to another show.
Well, it's all about the taxes. You see, if you're a university and you're exempt from having to pay taxes because you're a nonprofit organization, problem is you're not a nonprofit organization. You're making millions of dollars on the seats that you fill in that stadium that you build with alumni contributions, and you got TV time if you got a Billy Jones bringing the national TV in. So you get a big chunk of money nationally, and you ain't paying no taxes on it because you're a nonprofit organization. You got a special tax dispensation in Congress. And so Billy Jones needs to be able to get some of that money, because the only way those seats are being filled and those television cameras are being brought there is because his ability to, go over a tackle or go around the end or catch a pass and run 50 yards before he's tackled. And that's not fair.
Yeah.
You're making money for the school, and the school ain't paying no taxes on the money.
Okay.
They ought to give you a little something.
Okay. Now, here we are with our historical black colleges. Will they get a piece of this pie, which they're associating with almost $20 million per university? I don't know how it works, but it's going to be a whole bunch of money. Now, we know the Division I schools, but see, folks don't understand. You got Division I, 1A, 1AA, the AAA, Division II,
Right.
and Division III. So those Division I, 1AA, etc., those are the largest schools. Those schools will be in the run for most of the money. I'm thinking, so how are the smaller schools going to be able to attract the athletes that's going to allow them to keep their programs where they can be competitive and have some potential to receive some national coverage, because they are able to recruit good athletes?
It's a matter of consciousness.
Hmm?
If you know that the big schools, the Michigans and the Ohio's and all the rest of them are schools that the television and the coaches and everybody, the scouts and everybody are looking at, and you want to go on to a professional career, then you want to go up and play with the best competition. And so if Ohio State offers you a free ride to come there, or Notre Dame offers you a free ride to come there, and then you say, I'm going to look at Morehouse College or whatever. Well, Morehouse may have a great dental program, but their athletic program may not be on a caliber with Ohio State. So the only way it's going to be ever that way and draw the talent is the talent itself has to make the decision to go to Morehouse or Howard rather than to Michigan State.
And I believe
Michigan State is telling you, boy, you getting ready to free your mother, your grandmother, and your whole family. Take care of them for life if you can get out of here and go into the pros. And so you say, I want to go to Morehouse because I want to be a accomplished black man,
okay.
help my people, but I got to help my family first.
Okay. Now, that's wonderful. However, hopefully, this process of them being able to market themselves as you're speaking will allow some of those conscientious athletes to know, I can make my own money. That's what we're trying to get to now, folks, is that the athletes who are smart, ambitious, have that entrepreneurial spirit, they will have a financial base to work with, so that they too will be able to have an influence in terms of what school that they want to choose to attend. Because now it's no longer about you just having to attend the big schools. You can attend the smaller schools because the scouting systems and the scouting combines now are able to pick up you even from the small schools, as there are persons now playing in the NFL who come from some school like, what? Where did they come from? It's now truly a global market, so that folks will know that if you play and you're a great athlete.
I don't think it's quite a global market. I don't think it's quite a global market, because the old way of paying athletes is still there.
Yeah.
That is, the alumni still can give you gifts, still can take your mother and them on trips.
That's why
You know,
I'm gonna have to cut us off because see what you're saying there is that's what's going to increase because there is no limitation in terms of what alumni can help get your education.
that's right.
But anyway, family, this is the Talk Beat Jones again. I'm Billy Jones, and my guest has been Mr. Leo Brazil, and we'll be back shortly, I do believe. So stay with us. Talk Beat Jones.
Hi, this is LaWanda.
This is RJ Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you, because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live.
Hi, this is Billy E. Jones, Talk Beat Jones. You can watch me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on WHPR TV 33 Now app. Download our free app at WHPR TV Now.
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Matter. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
Generational wealth. No risk, no reward. All entrepreneurs, get yours personalized with your business's name or logo. Order yours today. GenerationalWealthForLife.com or call 313-220-9433. That's 313-220-9433. Generational wealth. No risk, no reward.
You know what it is, generational wealth.
I'm prolific.
TV 33 is moving to WHPS TV channel 15.2. Make sure to rescan the channels on your TV. Then go to WHPS channel 15.2 to pick up TV 33 and all of your favorite shows. The move is on, and we want you to move with us to WHPS channel 15.2.
To go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. All right, this is Talk Beat Jones again. I am Billy E. Jones, and so wonderful to have you here joining us, talking, relaxing on this beautiful, wonderful day. Remember, you can always find Jones Sides by going to TV 33 On Demand. That's TV 33 On Demand, and you can find Jones Sides. Now, you go to the video part, and you will always find the new fresh shows produced that week or the week before. And you can go down and scroll, and you can go back years and years and years and years if you want to, because we've been around for a little while on television here. Again, on Sundays, you can pick us up on a station 15.2 on a Sunday from 4 to 5. And remember, tell your friends to like us, share us, and we certainly appreciate that. I have on the line with me special guest, Mr. Leo Brazil of Oakland, California. And, we just had this situation where the athletes, that's right, the college athletes and probably younger folks too, are going to be able to get paid to be an athlete in school. And we wanted to understand that it's a wonderful thing to know that while your child is in school and they're using their talent to bring all the glory to their school, that they also can send some money home to you before that next step, which is the professional ranks. But some of the folks will continue to make that money, whether to turn pro or not. That's the great thing about what I'm looking at, them being able to get paid while they're playing in school. Mr. Leo Brazil.
Yes, sir.
We were mentioning the fact about the alumni. They have not talked about the effect that this may have with the alumni and their ability to have certain athletes as their favorite, and they want to help them, give them some money or place them in positions of where they can make money.
Right.
How is that gonna work, you think?
Well, that was the secret sauce, because they couldn't pay them any money. What incentive do you have to go to Michigan? Well, the Michigan Alumni Association can buy you a car, get you a condominium, and take you on vacations, send your mother and father on cruises, and all those things are not reportable, and nobody knows about it. So that's unfair to the small schools that can't do all that kind of stuff too. So they go to Congress, and they get Congress to say, you giving them this tax break, you need to legislate them alumni associations for not doing that stuff. And if they do it, they got to report it. And if they don't report it, then they can be penalized. Well, that's the way was the secret sauce. Now it don't have to be secret no more. Not only is it an added benefit to the money that you now can get openly for your image and for whatever the school wants to pay you out of their endowment.
Yes.
You now are marketable, you see.
That's where...
And the university was the one that was marketing you and getting all of the funds from the market. Now they have to share with you, but they still have the big alumni associations that can put some of that icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we got that. So that is... And it's hot off the press, family. It's hot off the press. So if you didn't know, when you're watching this show, make sure you tell your friends, the little girls, the little boys, they can be prepared to get ready to go to school. And if they happen to be athletes, you don't have to say, when my little Johnny or my little Sally or my little whatever gets up a certain age, they're going to be able to make this money. No, they're going to be able to make that money when they're youngsters. That's going to be
the added thing, Billy.
Go ahead.
Is the talk about markets. I didn't realize that these animated games, these cartoon characters and everything, that if they use your Euro step, if that's what you brought into the game, and you do the Euro step, but then the cartoon character does the Euro step, they got to pay you for stealing your image.
That's right. And so that's why I say it's an exciting time. And as I look out to the family, we're looking at how to step our game up, look at how can we help our family. Well, as we're looking now, being that strong parent, being that supportive family can help you if you happen to have that gifted child. But as I speak about the sports situation, as you mentioned about the animated games, etc., do you know how much money these gamers are making? Do you know how much money these people who are able to do what you spoke of, they're making? Youngsters. So our world has expanded so that if we have a talented student that's in our family, give them all the encouragement that you can find in your heart, because they're making a progress towards making themselves independently and going to a field that allow entrepreneurs to make as much money as they're willing to put into their heart to push it out.
Tennis shoes, jerseys, baseball hats, all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
You can market yourself.
And so when we talk about marketing ourselves, so that's why when you see me sitting here and I have this Jones size shirt, I realize one thing. I'm going around the world. I'm offering a product that anyone can utilize. Anyone, basically, that can move. Anyone that has love for themselves. Anyone who wants to join the journey towards their fitness. Anyone who wants to join a person who's been a proven master, who has been a proven motivator, who's been a proven winner in the fitness business. They say time has moved on, and Billy, you've gotten older. I asked the question, when you're watching your sports game and the guy who's running the team, is he out there running and catching and passing or shooting or hitting, etc.? No. Using his experience to help those folks who got the talent, who have applied themselves, who want to understand how their bodies work. Yes, I'm talking about the trainer. The trainer. Every team has a trainer, and that trainer's job is to get the most out of that person's body and to help that person understand their body. But that person don't have to be out there. That person is generally 50, 60, 70 years of age. You see, this myth, well, you may be too old for this or you may be too old for that. Am I running in the Olympics? Am I playing professional? Am I going to play in a college game? Am I looking to outrun who? I'm looking to outrun getting past just sitting back and just getting old. That's what I'm running against. And you can do it too. And you can feel good. Man, people looking and saying, what you do, Billy? I lost weight. I toned myself. I'm feeling good. Got my problems. Working on them. But I can help you work yours too. We can do it together. You know, Ms. Leobis, that's the beauty of being in healthcare and doing what I'm doing, is we can work together. So that's translated into these young folks getting their bodies ready, getting their energies ready, or the different things they want to do. But we've been talking about all this money is going to come to athletes who are playing college sports. But at the same time, before you're a college athlete, you're a high school athlete, which means that you have a following, which means that you have proved yourself to be all that and a cake of cookies. And some of them even LeBron James. People hear about a LeBron James, but have you remember there was a guy named Kidd. What's Kidd's first name?
Jason?
Jason Kidd. Do folks remember Jason Kidd? Mr. Leo Brazil, did folks know that Jason Kidd was being recruited out of high school? I mean, excuse me. I was gonna say that's what I was about to say. Before he got to high school. Okay, so that means that these youngsters like this who are in junior high school, they're going to be able to make this money too. Because those who are big in high school, junior high school, etc., they got everything already set for them.
Right. They start sending them to them AAU camps and everything when they're in the 8th grade.
And I want to say this, family. There's a coach that coached Jason Kidd in high school. Jason Kidd, when he made it, he bought his coach a brand new Cadillac. And you're seeing Jason Kidd coaching in the professional ranks right now.
Right. In the playoffs.
And guess what? His understanding of coaching came from whom? Frank Laporte, his coach from high school. That's why Jason was so much greater, better than other folk. Better remember
Yeah,
one thing:
culture.
Jason Kidd was a bad man.
And that's why we had Billy Jones to be a coach and the exercise thing.
Well, that's why, like I said, but what we're doing now, we come back humbled. We come back humbled because now we have to learn how to put the work in. We have to learn how to be steady. We have to learn how to be able to push through your personal pain. And when I say the personal pain, we're not talking about the physical pain. As you go with time, the mental pain, the issues, it what starts to derail you. That's what you have to get control of, that mental pain, that mental disruption. And regardless of whom you may be, that's the issue of controlling that mental pain. So that's where I am on this journey. And if you got that same type of situation, scenario, family, persons, you want to join me. Because not only do we do the work out, we talk about it. Do you know how much money folks pay to have somebody sit down and talk to them? Can you tell them, Mr. Leo Brazil?
Yeah, that's therapy.
Thank you. Thank you. So you get all of that with somebody who's not a rookie, someone who can't say, well, I think I have my proven counselor, consultant, coach, all of that. And all I want to do is serve you. Because if I serve you, I serve me. And we
For a
work
fee.
together. What was that, Mr. Leo?
For a fee. But you doing yours free, right?
At this particular juncture, that's why the group program on Friday and Saturday, that's a free program. That's a free program. As we continue to develop, others who want to have their own schedule, their own personal program, we have a program that will be available for that at a fee, yes. Mm-hmm. So
That's called find the market and fill it.
and that's what we're doing is saying we have a great situation here with TV33 WHPR, and like I said, if you want to market your business, your product, your service, yourself, then you can do that. So I have been a talk show personality here, showing that I can compete with anyone, period. Fair game now. Let's go into what we truly love to do. That's loving folks, taking care of folks, learning to retake care of my own self. So we go on this journey together. As your life starts to change, time starts to change, you start to take more value in yourself. When you find that things don't just come every day, things you have to kind of look at what you have to work to change. And then when you look at all these advertisements for all of these different various medications, etc., that tells you you got this problem, and here's the greatest medication you could take for that problem, and you listen to it, you listen to it, and then before it's over, they tell you about, oh, by the way, this product may cause this problem, this product may cause that problem. Before it's over, that product you're taking for that one problem, now you got the possibility of another 7 to 12 issues, including sometimes the occurrence of death. But they'll tell you this is a great product and doctors are prescribing it and you can get it. Then you wonder why you're getting worse because other situations is happening. You're taking medications. Now you got to take some more medications for this that you done picked up from the other medication. Do you know anything about that type of situation, Mr. Leo Brazil?
What's that, the medication?
The medications and the fact that when you're taking medications, everything tells you about all the different side effects potentially you may hit you with one of those others.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm 81 years old, so I'm taking medication, been taking it for the last 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the cumulative effect is, but I go regularly to the doctor to get, the technological checkups where they hook up all the electronics and everything
But
on
okay,
you.
I understand.
And,
but that's good. That's good.
I
got it.
don't take high blood pressure medicine anymore. They took
wait.
me off of that.
Okay, wait, hold on. It's that time. It's that time where I just got the signal says, take your medicine, put it in the cabinet, take it when you need it, because now it's time to go. I want to say thank you, Ms. Leo Brazil from Oakland, California. Appreciate you. We will talk again. Have a great one, brother, okay?
All right, now.
Family, this has been the Talk Beat Jones. Again, I am Billy E. Jones. Remember, we appreciate you telling your friends to like us, to share us. Be sure you can watch us on the YouTube, TV33, on demand. When you do that, go to videos and it'll bring up the latest shows. Again, we love you, appreciate you, respect you. Bye, Dad. You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones.